Uh, well, it says I'm live. Am I? Hello, everybody, from the trenches of my life. Oh, I don't even know what day it is. I don't know anything. All I know is I had to leave the hospital, and I'm out in the car, and I wanted to chat with y'all. Hey, Squad Bob. Hey, Melanie. Hey, Creek Squad. I can't pronounce the last part. Um, yeah, I was listening to some Mountain Girl before I did this, which is good. She has her voice. I know it sounds weird, but Mountain Girl's voice has come across to me as very soothing. Because earlier in this year when I was going through some things, she did a live, and just the way she talks, and her mannerisms and whatnot, it just got me. Oh, Mountain Girl, what's up? It just got me, and I was like, man, like I needed to hear this right now. She, uh, she, you guys know how I never like being sad, and I like to like always promote life and be happy and kick ass on stuff. Well, Mountain Girl has that same effect on me. And so when I saw her was live, I was like, is she live? Because I missed last night. I was like, I had to like do a double check, and I was like, oh my gosh, she is live. So I've been listening to her this morning, which is a great show. I mean, she caught me all up on this Idaho college girl double murder scene. I mean, I know nothing about any of this stuff. That looks gruesome. That looks really bad and gruesome. But hey, that's not a good thing to see here. Joe with no filter, how are you doing? Checking convictions, how are you? Um, Miami Spice, the spice of life. Rabbit, how are you doing? I'm so glad to see you guys here. So I don't want to I don't know. I don't want to talk about my life, but it really, really sucks right now. I mean, it really sucks. And I looked at StreamYard last night. I thought I would do a stream, like at 8 o'clock from the cafeteria, and I saw that I hadn't done a stream. Like, I mean, it's unbelievable how little I've done. And I think that's part of maybe why I feel so bad. It's just, I'm in this funk. Even my mom says I look bad, but I don't know. I've got to get out of it, and it's funny talking to you guys really does make me feel better. Texas Jen, how are you doing? Dragon Man, how are you, bud? Um, so I haven't been I haven't been here for a while. And it's so true. I cannot tell you guys how much the chat means. You guys really do. You lighten my life, and I appreciate that. Uh, but everything else, I don't know. I don't have really anything great to say. You guys saw yesterday. I got a shorts out with Larry, the Christmas tree. He's been keeping me company. Larry's a good guy. They changed his lights on. He's no longer colorful and blinking. He's now a solid white color. I don't know if he's emulsifying or that's not the word I'm looking for. What happens when a caterpillar goes into a cocoon and comes out as a butterfly? Um, it's emulsion. I don't know. I know it's one of those fancy words that I stay away from. Anyway, it's gotten cold. We had storms the other night. I think everybody did. Mountain Girl, let's see here. Sending good vibes everywhere. Thank you, Mountain Girl. It's funny. I can see the hearts in the hands. That's what got my attention. Oh, hang on a second. Boy, you can tell it's Christmas time. Everybody's on the road. Anyway, it's I don't know. I don't like talking about down stuff. I don't like being down. I think life should be kick ass, and I'm ready for us all to start kicking ass. I don't like Debbie Downers. I don't like uh, the naysayers, the people that want to spew hate and just bring you to they want to bring drama all over your stuff. You know, I heard Mountain Girl. She was talking about how great her chat is and how it's not drama, and that's what everybody looks for. That's what everybody's looking for. And the ones that aren't looking for it, they just live a sad life. Uh, we want to find some things for ourselves. We want to be able to work together as a team and recognize great successes. I think our recent shutdown, I don't even know what you can call it anymore. Uh, it wasn't fought like a team. When we fight a war, we fight as a team. We become very patriotic and we support our country and our troops and everything. And you feel good winning, right? And what if you felt good losing? That's what I think we're up against. Is that there are people that instead of winning themselves or realizing that life doesn't have just one winner. All you have to do to be a winner, you just have to win your life. You don't have to win other people's lives. So it's so weird how people find it easier to push down and bring down instead of help, boost up. If there's someone in your way in a ladder, okay, well, if you help them get up, they get to the top, they're out of your way, then you can go on, you can go to the next ladder and keep on going. Uh, but instead, people just want to bring them down. The problem is when you bring them down, you're bringing yourself down with them. That's the only way you do it. And it's just, I don't know. It's a sad and pathetic existence. But other than that, man, I'll tell you what, I don't have any news. I've been cocooned in this hospital environment, and it is nerve wracking. You want to talk about things like hospital delirium? I mean, I understand what that's like. I'll tell you what, I would do anything in the world to not go to jail. Uh, I cannot stand the thought and idea of being cooped up all day with the exact same stuff. Um, I'm a guy. I like bright lights and action, movement, and man, I'll tell you, it's a going to the hospital's pit. It absolutely is, and it's sad because I feel like I'm going back full rotation back to my mom, uh, and that whole situation. And I'll be honest with you, it doesn't look great. I hate to admit that. I, sorry. Got my mom already making fun of me for crying, and now I'm crying for a stranger. It's that pain, though, that I can't describe. And I wish there was something, I wish there was a magic pill or something you could take to not be sad. And because I'd be on it. Uh, I don't know. I'm tired of being sad, and I know that I'm losing the strength that my mom needs, and I know that her outlook is looking bleak. It sucks because she's completely healthy, except for, it's like now she has this problem with these urine infections, the UTIs, and her bladder's not evacuating everything it needs to. So she went back onto a catheter last night, and she's on she's back on antibiotics, and they called me. And here's what's so sad: I was asleep when they called me. I fell asleep at 7 o'clock last night. I slept 13 hours, and they called me, and I couldn't remember. They said you've got listed here this antibiotic that she can't have. Why is that? I couldn't remember it. And I was like, I can't remember. I was like, I know that she can't take. There's a lot of antibiotics she's very sensitive to and stuff like this. And I was like, I don't remember if that's the one. But if that's what is needed to cure her, then let's go ahead and do it. This morning I wake up. They put it in last night. In the middle of the night, they hooked her up onto it. This morning I wake up and I see it, and I'm like, that's the medication she can't take. And I couldn't remember it last night. It wasn't until I saw it today and I saw the name on the bag. I was like, what it does is it makes her very loopy. Like she just doesn't know where she is. Very sporadic, very twitchy, and it's a horrible, horrible, sad thing. And so I told him, I'm like, man, I screwed up. But, you know, the guy gets his stuff knocked out, and she's got to start using the bathroom. Or, if you don't use the bathroom, you pop, right? And that's what I'm looking at. And so that's why I'm sad. And that's why I come to the conclusion that I'm not winning. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't want to talk about this. I just wanted to talk. Jeez, I've been cooped up, not talking to anybody. I talked to a white rabbit. I have nothing to say to her because it's just like it's just my life would suck. Gosh bless. I gotta get over all this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a mess. That's why I don't have content out or anything. I finally caught up on some stuff. I caught up on I didn't realize yesterday was the Adam Kriegler, I believe his name. He used to co-host Timcast IRL, and he was on Ricada last night. It's like, oh my gosh! I actually listened to that. Had it in my headphones. I'd restarted like 5 times because I kept falling asleep. Uh, can't believe, here you are. This guy Kriegler or Krager, how you say it, he's a cool dude. But I mean, he was a fashion model. I mean, dude, what is up with that? Now he's a YouTuber. I mean, he worked for Calvin Klein, and then now he's doing a YouTube show, right? It's so unbelievable, and it's awesome. To tell you the truth, it really is awesome. But hearing him talk about his falling out with Tim Pool, and it's just it sucks, and I think he kind of thinks like it sucks too. It's this whole I don't understand why we have that whole YouTube has really exposed selfishness and short-sightedness, and I don't know. It was crazy hearing him say all this stuff, which just goes on to show everybody's going to have that problem. Every channel is going to have problems with within and without of the channel itself, but that's life. But it's just I don't know. It was weird. It was like the timing of it, everything just hit me. I was like, man, I can't do a stream without getting demonetized on it, which means that my content is not suitable for YouTube's algorithm. And I'm sitting here going like, gosh, man, the last stream I talked, I was just driving and talking, and we were talking about Christmas and how the story of Mary, how she was at this time before the birth of Christ, how scared she had to be. I'm thinking, there's nothing that's bad about that, right? Now, demonetized, not acceptable content. I'm a bad person. So I don't know. It was just hearing all this. I realized like I need a win, and it's weird how how that affects you, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like being in the need of anything. And right now I'm sitting there going, gosh, I need what's that thing called? Uh, Alignment. Jeez, gosh, you got to talk straight. I get alignment for my car. Like I just got the battery replaced. Of course I need all this because my mom's hundreds of miles away from me. I don't know where she is. Anyway, I was demonetized. I do not want to care. I ain't staying that way. Checking convictions. That's awesome. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to sound like a downer. That's the last thing, guys. It's Christmas, and I want us all to, I want us to enjoy the lights. I want the lights to sparkle just as bright as they always did. And I was thinking about it. I was like, um, my mom she loved Christmas, just loved Christmas, and that's the worst thing I could ever do is be sad at Christmas time. My mom actually took me out of school one day when I was in junior high and took me shopping. We lived in Portland. Well, we lived across from the river from Portland, Oregon. We lived in Vancouver, Washington. And my mom pulled me out of school just to go shopping over in Portland because it was Christmas time and all the stores had all their decorations and everything. So it's kind of like Ralphie in A Christmas Story. That's what I was. That's what I was like. And I just remember it was such a great day, and we always talk about that. We always, it's always like we want to do another Christmas like that. And we've had other Christmases. We've been, go to Atlanta one year, did our shopping and everything. And when I say shopping, it's about being in the stores. It's not about buying stuff so much as it is being in the stores, looking at what's for sale. I love seeing like the Christmas stuff, the Christmas clothes. Of course, my mom's a school teacher, so she always had the Christmas sweaters, or I guess she had sweaters for every holiday, right? But it's just that is so cool. And to me, that is so much what Christmas is. Like I love the idea of going on a trip at Christmas time. You go to a big city, the way they decorate, the lights. I love Christmas parades. I love everything, and of course, I love the parades any time of the year. But it's a, I don't know, it's a heartwarming, great time. It's a great time of year, and it's really, you think about it, you celebrate the birth of Christ. Well, it should be for you. You should think about it's your rebirth, and I think that's why we have New Year's. And you have New Year's resolutions because you're gonna make a better you the next year. Because everything's new and exciting coming up, and you have Valentine's Day is our first big holiday. Where you celebrate love. I mean, it's just this is just that year. It is the kickoff. They talk about like Thanksgiving's the kickoff of the holiday season. No, it's like Christmas is the kickoff of a fresh start of a new life of everything that we were and that we didn't achieve or anything we did. Like we can redo it. It's never too late to make that first step. And that's what's so wonderful. And I think that's what Christmas it reminds me about. And it's like my mom, in my mind, my mom has never aged. always was so active and so, gosh, I mean, like, you talk about a woman who never needed to sleep, it seemed like. She's just, I mean, she's lived 3 lives, I guarantee it. And I just wish I could get over being sad about what's happening right now. Because I know that for my mom, the best is yet to come. But for me, I'm being selfish. And being selfish at Christmas is the worst thing in the world. You know, I mean, I'm being screwed, right? I don't know. It all wears. It just wears, and I don't know what to do anymore. So I just try to make it one day at a time. Problem is, those days are hard, man. They're hard. But anyway, my days are not as bad as the families of the girls in Idaho. I can't. That just blows my mind. That absolutely blows my mind. It completely. I don't know what's going on there except for what I heard from Mountain Girl. It seems like that's going to be to me, the first thing I thought it was Ted Bundy. Uh, it's just, they're who they need. Their families need to pick me up and love and prayer right now more than anything. And that makes me feel bad because I feel like I'm being selfish again. Gosh. Oh well. So I can't even think about what Christmas is this year. Like I have no idea. I'm completely. I don't know what it looks like. I think that's all that bothers me. I think that's what it comes down to. I know what it should be. I know how I should act, and I can think of the words and I can say them, but I just feel like I'm not here. I just feel like a shell. Sucks, man. Sucks. Oh, jeez. It's a beautiful sky though today. Absolutely beautiful. For 45 degrees, man. Uh, so hey, do y'all like white Christmases? That's a big one, right? Snow. That's always supposed to be a big deal at Christmas. I think Christmas is the only time I like snow, and then I'm done with it. Of course, I've always been that way. I know a lot of people love snow, and that's awesome. Snow is beautiful, and people that live in cold areas, man, they have awesome lives. It's like I don't know. It's different. I have family that lives in the north, and it's crazy hearing how they deal with everything. With the snowmobiling and just everything. Every night seems like it's a celebration of life. Really are happy people. Really are happy. But that's all that matters. Is just being happy. Uh, what I do hate? I do hate that all the leaves are off the trees. Like that absolutely. That's another thing that just is sad to me. I hate the color brown. Isn't that funny? Seeing all the you know the leaves gone. It looks I don't know. It looks frigid. It just does. Oh man. Let's see here. Hey, Melissa Jane, how are you doing? I was just looking down here real quick and saw her. I don't even know if my thing's even activated or whatever it is. The comments. Uh, Gosh, and we got like Christmas dinners to talk about. I still got to do man, there's so much of Christmas I want to do. And here it is, the 1st of December. God, I'm lost. I'm just lost right now. Man. So, one of the big things that I keep drink water and eat right. Yeah, I don't think I had water all day. I don't remember the last time I really had water. So I'm drinking water now. That's good. Man, I just that. I don't know. I have nothing to talk about, guys. I have nothing to talk about. I've not been keeping up with anything. You know, for a current events guy, not keeping up with current events, it kind of kills your whole spill. Congress is back in session, so that's bad. um, Another new distillery. I'll tell you what, there are so many distilleries popping up all over the place. Everybody's claiming to have a moonshine recipe, and then they're going to make it into a fake moonshine and sell it to tourists. Well, you know, as long as they're living the dream, right? Let's see here. Thank you, checking convictions. I may take you up on that. Squaw Bob, I appreciate you. My family is German, so I don't know if that counts. That's not quite Viking, but I do admire the Vikings. I do admire them. They were always exploring, right? Celebrating life. I'd like to get a ticket to Valhalla. Kendall, hydrate for real though. Yeah, I know. I know. That's uh, that's a problem of mine. I've not been. I don't know. I don't take care of myself. I literally don't take care of myself. And when this is over, I'm afraid to look at how bad shape I'm going to be in. It's really, I, I don't know, man. I don't know. I got to pull my head out of my rear and get back into things. You know, you got to get back into the game. I feel like, uh, you know, jet pilots, you know, they get shot down. You put them back on a jet right away, right? Get back in the air. I just don't have that feeling, man. It sucks, and that's why I've got to get back on here. I got to get back streaming. Maybe I'll be able to stream tonight. I'll get home. I'll get back and like look up what's happening and whatnot. But I don't know. It's like I said, just everything's so I don't know. It's a melancholy sadness right now for me, and I hate that. Uh, did I see? No, no. I haven't talked to anybody. I thought maybe I did talk to somebody yesterday. But that was the thing I had. And it's sad when I'm like, I don't even want to leave the hospital to get food. I'm like, I don't want to walk all the way to the car. Oh my gosh! I had told, like, I was gonna. My whole thing was like, I'm gonna get 10,000 steps a day now. Like that, I'm big push into it. You know, you got nothing else to do. You gotta start taking care of yourself. Man, I've been getting like 2,000 steps a day. I think I'm turning into a pudding cup. You know, I'm nothing but pudding and a exterior. I am the bowl full of jelly that Santa's belly jiggles like. just now realized that it's a bowl full of jelly. You know what? I've always thought it was a bowl full of Jello because Jello jiggles. I just now realized after all these years that I had it wrong. Because it just hit me when I said that. I guarantee I never thought about a bowl full of jelly. Why would jelly be in a bowl? It needs to be on a sandwich. Well, that's another one. Boy, I tell you what, learn new things every day. Um, Man, I don't know. Oh, hey, the other news. I do have other stuff. So, was it the probable cause stuff for Richard Allen's arrest that came out? And I tried reading it, and I went over it like 3 times. I read like different parts of it and stuff. And there's something about it that bothers me. I still don't. I don't think I found where like it was like why did they go and now why was it that they said okay we now have this evidence. I mean there's like evidence they said all the way leading up to it was like why is it at this point in time like I don't know. I haven't had a chance to really. I mean I've had a chance to think about it, but it's just I don't want to. It's a sad. Uh, I I don't like doing that sort of stuff. But I did see where he said he didn't do it. He has no idea how the ground got there. There's a lot of stuff there that's still I don't know. There's a lot of skeptical stuff that can be exploited, but the guy doesn't have a defense attorney, so that may be the biggest railroad you see. Anyway, what'd you say? I'm trying to read some of this stuff. I need to get back and pull over. It's amazing how nice it is to be in your car and like just I don't know. It's you. And I remember this. I was in Washington D.C. and I was right out of college maybe, and I was up there. I was because Washington's where I wanted to be, right? And after spending a week or so there, I remember getting back to my car and getting out to the interstate and just being stuck in traffic, not moving anywhere. And I remember I was so glad to be back around my stuff, listening to my radio, my music. The seat was my seat, it was comfortable, and it was just awesome. Um, I don't know. That's one of those like weird memories that really stick out in your mind, and that's how I am now. I'm just glad to be back in my car, sitting here, just talking to y'all. Random farts of information. Texas Jen said she never thought I've ever said a fart joke, and I'm like, I really don't think I know any fart jokes. I need to up my game. I need to learn stuff. So I don't know, man. Dealing with emotion is not something I'm good with. That is not something I'm good with at all. It's just I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's a well, you know what it is. I hate having a pity party for myself. That's what I do. I hate having a pity party. And it's weird though. It's like I mean I can't see your faces, but I can see your words. And I know y'all are there, and that makes me feel so much better than just being alone. Is that weird? I feel like it should be weird. I don't know anything anymore. Golly bless. I think I've failed at everything. I think now I'm hurting stuff. You know, it's weird. This is the one setback that I don't know why it's hurt me so bad. Man, my mom was doing so good just a day or two ago. I gotta get my dopamines checked. You know, I gotta get back into feeling good. I don't know what I've got to do. Maybe I need vitamins. I don't think I've taken any vitamins lately. Take a shower. I don't know. It's I don't know. Let's see here. You know what's sad was the other day. Called Rabbit and she put the brown dog on FaceTime and she was just petting him and I was watching it and like that was the most like soothing thing I've ever seen. It was unbelievable. And you know the sad part was I couldn't watch because it made me sad to not be there, be part of that. This sucks, man. That's all you can say. Just it all sucks. Oh well. At least I did get to bitch with the guy at Walmart the other day. I'm like, why are they redoing the store during the holidays? And the guy's like, I don't know. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Nobody knows where anything is, and you know we got the most traffic we have all year right now, and they decided they're going to redo the whole store. He's like, they're trying to keep up with Amazon. It's the problem. I'm like, well, you gotta do that. That's for sure. Uh, anyway, yeah, that's been bothering me for a while. So I was like, yeah, cool. I get to gripe. Jeez, I'm gonna get home watch Elf. I'm gonna go download Elf when I get back on the super slow internet access they've got. I feel like it's on dial-up. Anyway, uh, man, I don't know. I'll tell you what. Well, I do know one thing. You can survive off of Pop Tarts. I've done a miraculous job of proving that you can survive off of Pop Tarts. But I'm not doing a miraculous job is getting up. So, here, guys. Thank you. There's a lot of 18 wheelers on the road at Christmas time. Uh, I'm trying to think. What else? Is there anything? I just what I need to do is I need to look up, see what's happening. I need to see what's happening, and then we'll get back and we'll talk and we'll laugh and we'll have a good time. We need to have a cheerful stream. But right now, guys, I really needed this, and I appreciate you guys coming here and listening to me boo-hoo about my life. That knot that I've had in my stomach doesn't feel as bad right now. And I appreciate that. I do. Hey, Krabs and Emily, how are you doing? Uh, yeah, it's just, I don't know. It is what it is, guys. So, I'll tell you what's sad is I didn't realize how weak of a man I am. That is something I owe apology to everybody. Man, what a wimp. What a wimp. Oh well. Let's just add that to the list of things, right? Oh, guys. Well, hey, listen. Like I said, I'm gonna try to read the news, and then maybe we'll get back together later on tonight, and we'll have something happy. We'll be doing a happy stream, which that's man, we need that. We need happiness. Here's something. So, I talk about like how bad I feel, or I talk about like how like peace and goodwill to man. It's like you gotta remember that, guys. You know, other people may be having a really, really bad day, and so they may not mean to, be short with you. Just take a breath and let it ride. Don't get road rage. I mean, that's the worst thing, right? Don't, I don't know. Instead of arguing with somebody, just smile and say, you're welcome. I don't know. That's hard, man. That's real hard, especially right now. I mean, I understand it. So, anyway, well, listen. Thanks for listening to me, and I'll be seeing you guys soon. And you guys kick ass. You got to kick ass for me right now, okay? That really means the world to me. And thank y'all for coming in. I really didn't need this. And thank you, checking. I appreciate you. Hey, Wolf Thunder, how are you doing? Angel talks too fast. Hey, how are you? Angel, I haven't seen you in a while. I'm sorry you check in, and here I am. My life's falling apart on stream. Uh, but yeah, I can't help it, guys. I can't help it. It's I don't want to face my mother's demise, and so that's where I am, trying to deal with it. Anyway, guys, I love y'all and I appreciate you, and I hope to see y'all very soon. And I'll be very happy next time. I promise. Ah, I hope I promise. Anyway, I'll at least have some jokes ready. How about that? I wish I could write them too. If I could write jokes, I'd be stand-up comedy. Anyway, till next time, guys. Thanks, and Godspeed, everybody.